Wight Trust for Maritime Archaeology's Arch-Manche videos.
My name is Pip.
And I'm Jasmine.
And we are the trainees at the Trust. We will be your companions for this week's fieldwork.
Throughout the week, we'll be updating you with videos, Facebook and Twitter on the course of our fieldwork.
And hopefully we'll show you some of the ways in which maritime archaeologists conduct their research and teach you things that you didn't know about the area.
Fieldwork starts on Monday the 10th of September and will run through till Friday the 14th of September. We can only work a maximum of 4 hours a day because of the tides, because we don't have very much time to complete our aims. The type of work that we're going to be doing is non-intrusive, which means that there will be no excavation. Only surface procedures such as topographic survey, field walking and auger surveys will be used. Later in the week we'll go through each of these techniques and see how they work and what they can tell us about the past. At the start of the week we will be focusing our efforts on the 4 islands in the north of the harbour: North Burness, South Burness, Baker Island and Long Island, whilst later on we will be moving on to areas on the west coast of Hayling. Our aims over the week are to examine the erosion that's happened to sites that were identified in earlier surveys, to conduct an auger survey to gather data on past land searches, which are now buried.
The data we'll be collecting over the week is going to feed directly into the Arch-Manche project, which is how we were able to conduct this research. The project itself is a large European project in which the HWDMA partners institutes from France, Belgium and the Netherlands. Arch-Manche aims to use art, archaeology and coastal heritage seamlessly together in order to better understand coastal and climate change and prepare better for future management.
During the course of each day of fieldwork, photos and videos will be taken and blogs will be written to give you, the public, a better sense of the work that we're doing, how we are doing it, why we are doing it and what we are finding out. This material will be uploaded onto the Trust's website with links posted on the Trust's Facebook page and Twitter feed at the end of the day for you to view and comment on.
Langstone Harbour is a large, shallow marine inlet on the south coast of England that has a long history of use, stretching from the early Paleolithic right through to the present day. It's changed a great deal over that time. The harbour is a versatile and diverse environment. Low tide, 1,700 out is 1,900 hectares are visible, making it a changing environment on a daily basis. This shifting landscape offers a home to a wide range of different animal and bird species. As a consequence, it is protected because of its environmental significance, though large areas are still available for use in many recreational activities. In the past, work has focused on surveying and recording the harbour and its hinterlands in order to try and determine its physical, environmental and social development. The present harbour is an eroded inland basin of which the islands at the north end are the last vestiges of the in-situ archaeological deposit. These, however, are under threat due to coastal erosion. In Langstone, during the Mesolithic, flints were exploited from the area from local gravel sources exposed by river erosion, and it was part of the wider Mesolithic community. From the Neolithic to the early Bronze Age saw more seasonal activity and may have been used for animal grazing, hunting and foraging. This was followed by funerary activity and possible salt walking and metalworking in the mid to late Bronze Ages and the Iron Age. During the Roman period, the area remained a quiet backwater, where the tradition of salt making and possibly oyster farming continued. After the Roman occupation, the Saxons took over. The main industries in the harbour survived, along with greater evidence of fishing. Several important artefacts come from this period: a log boat, wooden circle, wooden spear, all of which are discussed later in the week. As time moves on, we enter the post-medieval period. Langstone becomes more militarised, and it harbours prison ships and smugglers alike. This area of Langstone history is also sees the decline of long-standing industries in the area due to a lack of commercialisation and an increase in pollution. The Hayling Bridge and the Hayling Railway were constructed in the late 1800s. The bridge is still used today, but the railway fell out of use in the 1960s. Later, the harbour was used as a starfish decoy to misdirect German bombers during the Second World War. Today it is a much more peaceful place, and is a site of special scientific interest, a nature reserve, and it is an area often used for recreational activities such as sailing and windsurfing. This has just been a quick rundown of the harbour's history, so over the course of the week we'll be taking a time period a day and giving you a lot more detail.
Before we get started, we need to introduce you to the rest of the team.
Hi, my name is Lauren Tidbury and I'm the Project Officer for the Arch-Manche project.
Hi there, I'm Julian. I'm a Project Officer at the Trust and I'm working on the Arch-Manche project doing the intertidal survey using the RTK GPS system.
My name's Jan Gillespie and I'm a Project Officer with the Trust. And on Langstone I'll be looking after any samples that's brought back, which one I'm doing here, which is just processing samples and this is a sample from Bromley Cliff, but I'll be processing the ones that come back from Langstone Harbour.
Over the course of the week, we will also be joined by some of our trusty volunteers who you'll meet later on. Now you've been introduced to the site and the team, join us next Monday with our second Arch-Manche video as fieldwork gets underway.